Hi everyone, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? So I'm going to work on some pockets for my journals. And I'm going to jelly print on some and maybe make some from paper napkin. Hi Lynn, how are you? I got a mess going on. You should have seen it. Like, I'm telling you, you guys, I cannot craft neat. It doesn't matter. How are you, Mama? How's it going? How are things going with you? So everybody get your cup of coffee. I'm actually really good. I'm having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I'm just overwhelming myself with my mess. Hi, Meridel. How are you? How are you? Everybody get your cup of coffee. And everybody, hi, I'm happy to see you. I got you. I was excited. I enjoyed watching you this morning. Give me 1 second. I got to grab something. I really enjoyed watching you this morning, Meridel. It was so nice. Well, it was in the middle of the night for me. It was like midnight, but I really enjoyed watching you. It was awesome. But the problem is I finally had to just go to sleep. I finally had to go to bed. But I love what you're doing. So I'm going to make some. Everybody get your cup of coffee or a drink of choice. Yeah, I know, right? Right. Have you been watching her too? Hi, VA. See, all my peeps are here. We just need Hottie Poe. Hottie Poe, are you awake? If you're awake, say hi. Hi, Linda. How are you? Your phone battery went dead? Ooh, I missed that part. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Susan. Hi, Gail. Well, I'm going to make, all right. So I tried to reorganize my tiny space, my little bedroom workshop since my kids are still here. And you guys, I usually am semi-organized, and when I make things, I make them in like large batches. How many of you are crafting like that? Hi, Mitz. Hi, Joyce. How are you? Hi, Scotty. Woohoo! Scotty Poe's here. Everybody show Scotty Popo some love. And if you guys are not, Meridel's here, the one I always talk about, the Mary Atier. She's right here in the chat today. So you guys go over, look right next to her name, and there are 3 dots. Go over and subscribe to her channel, and you guys will be in for a treat. She's been doing some great streams and just lots of fun projects. She's the busiest crafter I know. So back to my kvetching and my complaining here. It's not really complaining. It's just, okay, so I went to put together a journal, and you guys, I make things, you know how I do it. I kind of do it in like an assembly line. Well, I make all of these, I take my book pages and I make pockets. And I have some, let me show you some of the other ones that I've made. Let me see. Anyway, so I make all these pockets and I have them in a big container. Well, you guys, I took the container out. The container is out of the house. So here's another one that's jelly printed on. This is a Japanese book page. Oh, hi, Lolly. How are you? Hi, Patricia. So here's some other ones. And then, remember I told you guys about my crazy upholstery book situation? Well, I went back and I made all these flowers and I sewed them onto these pockets. And I love these pages. These pages are from a, let me see if I have one here, and they're awesome because they're thick and they're matte. I should have taken the whole thing and I didn't. They're from a encyclopedia. Oh my God, what is it called? Let me see. I have them somewhere right close by. Here's one. Hang on. So they're from this encyclopedia, this Funk and Wagnalls, I think it is. Now this one's standard reference. This is a standard reference yearbook. Anyway, I think these are, yes, they're made from Funk and Wagnall. Okay, so I like these. This one I'm cutting up for an altered book, so I'm starting to cut the pages out of this one, you know, for a, oh my gosh, you guys, you know, for a secret pocket. But I love these Funk and Wagnall, and you can get these. They're this green cover. I think they also come brown or beige, but the page quality is great. And I take mine apart and use them as altered books because they're actually sewn in signatures. So you can find these. They're free most of the time because they're obsolete, you know, because of the internet. Hi, Julia. So you guys know my story of my ridiculous fabric samples, right? And for those that don't, I'll give you the brief story. So I wanted some fabric sample books, and I saw them on Craigslist here. And for those of you that don't know, I live in Maui. I live in the Hawaiian Islands. And hi, Kathy. Happy to see you. Yeah, Funk and Wagnall were Gail saying Funk and Wagnall were encyclopedias back from the 60s. I have to tell you, the pages are awesome. So I went to go pick up this lady. I called a lady about the upholstery books, and she says, you have to take them all, right? And I said, fine. And the ad just said, upholstery books, you know, whatever, designer, da-da-da. You guys, I was like, I said, yeah. And she didn't specify how many upholstery books there were. And in the photograph, it looked maybe like 20. And I said, oh, no problem. You guys, there were probably 200. So I have a Toyota RAV4, and the back of my RAV4 with the seats down was filled. Well, I've given away a ton. I've used a ton. But, so I have made these flowers. And for those of you, and look, you can make sewn flowers, but I have the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. I have a couple of versions of it. And these little upholstery books they make the coolest, like, little flowers you can sew them in your journals. So if you guys are on the lookout for some, you know me, I like to repurpose and reuse as much as possible. I will say taking apart those upholstery books is a pain in the butt. We have the same car. I love my car. My car is named Amber Pleasant. What's the name of your car? What's the name of your car, VA? Aren't they cool? So all the time you guys are always saying to me, you know, or I get comments all the time of like, what does it mean to make a recycled junk journal, or how do you find, or I don't have the money for it. You guys look for some old Funk and Wagnalls or any old encyclopedia. These are encyclopedia pages. Some of them have beautiful pictures, and I've cut them up. And these are upholstery sample books, and you can get them for free. If you look around or call local upholstery stores, trust me, they change them all the time. Don't end up with as many as I did, but, you know, they are a bit of a chore to take apart, but it's a great way to repurpose it. The pieces are not big enough to really make a lot of stuff out of. So these are what I've made out of those. So, you guys, so back to my ridiculous story. So I went to, like, fill an order for a junk journal kit, and I usually make like things in droves. Like I make, you know, I don't know, 50 things at a time or whatever. Guys, my box of pockets is missing, so I have a feeling it was taken to storage. So rather than me drive 45 minutes to storage, I'm making more pockets. So I'm also using like an old novel. I have this, where did I put it? You know, it's the page quality and of this book, and you guys, I don't know how many pages were in this book, but I've used it for a bunch of stuff. So, you know me, I like to, so that's what I'm doing today, because I can't find my pockets. So I'll show you guys, because I've been making these pockets, and I figure I'll make some with some paper napkins so that I have some in my stash, you know, because my stash is like in storage because my kids are here, which is okay. So what I do for mine is I print on one side 3/4 or 2/3 of the page, and then I turn it over and I flip it, and I just do the bottom of the other side, because the other side becomes the pocket. Hi, Julia. Refresh. Hi, Tilda. What don't I know? I'm not, what? Oh, good. You're good? Oh, good. Hi, Jilly. You know, I am still arguing with my little, did I lose you guys totally? Did I lose all of you or some of you? Sorry. Some folks lost me. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking up. It says my stream health is good, but you never know. You lost me for a few seconds. Well, I'm glad you found me back. I'm sorry. I was too busy looking at my junk. So I'm just going to make some library pockets out of my book pages. And all I do is I jelly printed part on top and jelly printed part on the bottom. You could stamp or doodle or whatever, or you could add, I don't know what kind of paper napkins I have here, but let me see. This might be a little too busy for this one, but I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so use your paper napkins. Get them all out. Oh, no. What happened? All right. Let me see. All right, I see now it says I've lost you guys. This is ridiculous. I may have to reboot. I'm so sorry. I may have to reboot.